up through. His football career actually started at the YMCA, flag football. Nathan Abrahamson was his coach, and we started on defense the very first play, and Nathan was on defense, and as soon as they handed the ball off, he tackled the kid. So that Nathan Abrahamson had to explain, no, this is flag football, you have to pull the flag off. So then the next play, they handed the ball off again, he tackled the kid and then pulled the flag off. So needless to say, Nathan's a player who's always, not shied away from contact. He's a quiet leader on the team. He along with the whole senior class, just a great group of kids who support one another and support the juniors and the rest of the program. And it's really been a pleasure, really the pleasure of my life to be able to coach those guys from when they were little until where they're at right now. So one of my dreams was to play football at St. Norbert's, and I was told I was too small. So it's always been something that's kind of stuck in my craw a little bit. And with talking with Nathan about schools, and it's an obvious choice for him to go to St. Norbert with my wife and I, both attending there. We met at St. Norbert's, we got married at St. Norbert's, and now Nathan will be going to St. Norbert's. So I couldn't be more proud of him as a dad. I couldn't be more proud of him as a football coach. Nice job.
I'd like to thank all my coaches who have pushed me to do my best on and off the field. I'd also like to thank all my teachers who have allowed me to have my high GPA that lets me pay and get scholarships to go to my dream school. I'd also like to thank my friends and my family who have been for me and supported me from the sidelines throughout my whole career. Thank you.
What I like about these two kids, we've gone ahead and are going to go on to the next level, is their character. They're great kids. We know they're going to make us proud. Okay, Rex at UW Stout and Nathan at St. Norbert's. So Nathan, if you could. All right, Nathan LeRoy is now an officially St. Norbert Knight football player. At this time, we'll have a little meet and greet with Nathan and his family up here. Come on up. Just make sure you clean up after yourself, you guys, with your food.
Can we do one of these every week?
Maybe.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'd love to do one every week. There'd be more kids going on. So.
Well, we actually talked with one of them on the radio this morning, Brinkman.
Yeah.
Is he going to be one of your track and field kids that gets assigned eventually, maybe?
He's gonna run track out at Eau Claire. So
Good for him.
Waiting for him to say, hey, let's get a signing in here. So.
Before we talk about your son in particular, let's talk about the senior class coach, Mike LeRoy. What's it been like to be such an integral part of them from middle school on to now varsity sports?
It's been a lot of fun and very rewarding to see those guys grow up, from the little kids that they were in the YMCA. If you were there, YMCA flag football, through elementary football, middle school, high school, and I really can't wait to see him, in a Green Knight uniform playing at St. Norbert's.
Did you watch St. Norbert's football when you went to school there?
Yeah.
Were you a big part?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I did.
So
I didn't have a growth spurt until the end of my freshman year, and but it was. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play there.
When did you meet your wife there? What year did you guys attend St.
I was a
Norbert's?
freshman and she was a sophomore, so we dated through college and got married at Old St. Joe's right on campus. And so all my brothers and sisters have gone to St. Norbert's. One of my sisters still works there. My mom used to work there.
Sweet.
So it's quite a family affair.
What about the football program? I wanted for him to go there. I know the school speaks for itself, but talk about football there.
Yeah. Well, the school is really Nathan's first choice. He really wanted to be able to play football at St. Norbert's. He was looking at Carroll College, was another one that came down to being a very close possibility. And when I talked to him, I said, well, you have a really good chance of playing right out of the gates at Carroll, you may not be able to get to play, this year, next year. It's going to be a struggle because it's such a good program. And he said, to his credit, he's going there for the education, not just for football. And that's a tribute to his character that we built up throughout the years.
We've had this talk a couple times during the football season, but what was it like coaching him on the varsity level? Not many dads get to be their varsity coach.
I think I was harder on him than any of the other kids. Looking back on it, he got no advantages from me. And really kind of would hear me talk with the assistant coaches and talk with my wife about what we need to do, and he really became a player coach, and really, especially even this year, fulfilled the role that was needed, moving from our fullback position to the line position and doing it selflessly. He really said, whatever I can do to help the team, and that will carry on into his success at St. Norbert's.
What position are they looking at him for?
They're kind of looking at, they were talking offense possibly. They're looking for a fullback in a couple of years. They said we can maybe get you back into your fullback shape, and he's in powerlifting right now, so mass is a good thing at this point. So with track season starting up, he'll be slimming her down a little bit.
That's awesome.
I see him as a nose tackle. I really do. But he certainly could play. He's a lot more athletic than people give him credit for.
Wow. Congratulations. This is a big moment for the family and for the school.
Thank you.
Coach Mike LeRoy on National Signing Day at St. Norbert College. Tonight we're going to talk with the big guy here in just a few seconds. A few of his coaches are here as well, and Ryan Beechler, Ryan Zilke, Coach Brinkman, here in uniform. Sorry guys, I got to break up the party for a second. Each of you have to say one positive thing about Nathan LeRoy's playing career as you coached him for 4 or 5 years.
I've coached him since 5th grade. Like I was telling these guys, he is the original bus, even before Jerome Bettis was nicknamed the bus. When you needed 2 yards, you gave it to Nathan LeRoy, and he'd get you 3 yards when he was a running back for us. Oh yeah.
We miss seeing you on the sideline, by the way.
Absolutely.
Mr. Beechler.
Let's see, man. I want to say he's just a great leader as a kid, It was setting by example. The one game I can remember for sure is this year when we were in Norway. He looked over at the coaching staff and he said, "Follow me," and he ramrodded the defense on the field and did what he wanted to do.
What kind of a kid was he to coach?
Fantastic. Very unselfish. Nathan was a fullback his whole playing career, and then this year decided the needs of the team were more important, and we transitioned him to offensive line, and we were able to bounce him around. He did anything we asked and was unselfish and did well at it. He was very accomplished for never playing. I wish I would have had him at line for 4 years, but he's a running back, he says. So, but no, great kid, great, easy to coach, very smart, very easy to put in the right position, and he makes the plays. He was taking up 2 guys all year on defense and was instrumental at center, at a guard, wherever we put him on the offensive line.
You only get to pick one position. The college position you think Nathan LeRoy should play is?
Nose
tackle.
I agree, nose tackle.
Nose tackle.
All right, it's unanimous. Dad thought the same. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Some of Sturgeon Bay football coaches weighing in on the career that Nathan LeRoy had at Sturgeon Bay. We're going to get the man of the hour here just for a second. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you.
Another big day for you. So what does it mean to have this many people here for your signing day?
It's crazy. I didn't think so many people were going to show up, and then kids from the soccer team too are even here.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So your dad, obviously a pretty big part of your football career. What's your message to Dad through the 4, 8, 18 years of your football career?
He's the number one person who's impacted my life so far, because my life is around football, and if I wouldn't have joined in 5th grade, who knows where I'd be going right now or what I'd be doing. So I want to thank him.
Nathan, what do you want to play? What position?
If
you had your choice.
If I could choose any position, I'd play fullback.
Okay.
But I recently got a thing from the St. Norbert team, and they offered me fullback gloves. So who knows?
Sweet. So your hopes are up.
Yeah, my hopes are up.
Awesome. Your coaches, by the way, and your dad all said nose tackle would be their ideal spot for you. What are your thoughts on that?
That's my second favorite position,
Okay.
I'd say.
So D-line before O-line.
Correct. Yeah, for me.
All right. Number one high school football memory. Nathan, what was it?
My number one high school football memory is back in 5th grade
No way.
when we had one play where I was the running back, and it was called 30 wedge, and hands it off to the big kid. And I think I had like a 60-yard run where I'm all sweaty at the end and panting, but I scored a touchdown that run. That's my number one.
That's crazy that you remember that from 5th grade, number one. Well, congratulations on a big day, and we look forward to watching your success from St. Norbert's.
Thank you.
Nathan LeRoy. National Letter of Intent signed today, and a really nice crowd. Everybody filing in, and a great sign made for him as well. St. Norbert's College. Congratulations to Nathan LeRoy.